have so many different faces to me that I want to be able to share with the world. And I'm quite a passionate person. Then there's the issue with niching down. And that means that I cannot, make videos about all these random things. And so I'm thinking maybe putting them in vlogs would be a good idea. Yeah, I will try to take you people around the few things that I do. For instance, I wanted to do laundry today. I needed to wash the curtains, but there's no light. If you are in Nigeria, how are you coping? Like I try to get the opinions of other Nigerians when I go out, when I speak to them, and everybody's like, you just say, you're talking as if you don't know this is Nigeria. Don't be Nigeria with it. I'm like, does that make it okay though? Does that make it like as I'm talking right now, I feel like crying. I am tired, genuinely tired of this country and its backwardness. And it's so unfair to keep saying this country, because it's just a lot. A couple of weeks ago, we didn't have light at home for close to 2 weeks. And let me not even start to mention the number of things, I mean, the food that I had in the fridge or that I was supposed to put in the fridge that went bad in that period, firstly. Secondly, because there was no light, there was no water. And so I had to be buying water from outside. I needed to charge my phone outside. I mean, to top all of that up, there was fuel scarcity, and artificial fuel scarcity, that I had to queue at the filling station for 4 hours. Four. I used to be a very strong advocate for, let's build our country, let's stay at home and get our country back, or whatever, whatever. At this point, I'm tired, genuinely tired. It's terrible. Anyway, I don't want this whole vlog to just be about me sitting down and talking here in this spot. So I'm going to get up now and get about my day. I'm going to sweep because I've not even as much as swept the house. So this is day two of this vlog, and I haven't done my laundry yet. They actually brought back the light yesterday, shortly after we spoke, about an hour later. But I had taken my bath. I didn't want to go and start touching dirty clothes after that. Biggest mistake. I should have seized the opportunity and just done that laundry, because there was rain yesterday, and at the first sign of it, they took the light, and we've not seen it up till now. I don't know when we're getting the light back, but yeah, my laundry will have to wait. So yeah, I've just been trying to declutter and rearrange my kitchen cabinets. You never really know how much of a hoarder you are until it is time to declutter. Now I want to start reading. I set this reading goal for myself at the beginning of the year, where I said I would read a book a month. So far, so good. Let me show you guys the books that I have read so far in this month, in this year rather. So I before this year, it had been a while since I started reading, and sometime last year it just hit me that I needed to get back into reading. Not every time. Wow, they just flashed the lights. Not every time phone. And I got this book, Wake Me When I'm Gone, by Odafe Atogun. And I really, Atogun, I'm not sure. I really enjoyed it. Not like it was anything exceptional, but it's a good book. I enjoyed it. And when this year started, I started with Arrow of God by Chinua Achebe. And it was a good book. It took a while to finish because the prints are pretty small. See, it took a while to finish, but it is a really, really good book. Highly recommend. The next, I read this Freshwater by Akweke Emezi. Mm, Good writing, storyline. I'm not sure if I recommend this book. That this was my February read. And then in March, I read this one, Think Big by Ben Carson. I'm not sure if I've read this book before or if it was the other one, Gifted Hands, that I read. But yeah, it was the only book I could get my hands on. So I read it, and yeah, I can say it was worth it. The thing is, I'm staying off of self-help stroke motivational books for now, because novels, fiction will help me ease into reading a lot better. I struggled with this book. I did, but I eventually finished it. Thank God. And then there is Chasing Facades. It is probably my most interesting read so far. It was my April read. It's a crime thriller, and it is such a good book. The suspense, the narration, the action, everything is just is such a good book. And I like that it's also sizable. It's not such a big book. So this book I got for about 3,000 naira. It wouldn't have been my choice if it wasn't cheaper than the others. These other ones, this one especially was like I think 5k or 5.5, and this one also about that price. I think 4.5 or so. What I'm trying to say is that books are expensive. Like the book I wanted to read in this May was the price was about 6,500, and because I live so far from town, delivery to my place was another 4,000, or was it 5,000 they said. So imagine paying about 11,000 naira for a book in this economy. I am not, I'm broke. I am broke and I'm not about to be doing that. So I had to ask my sister to send me, shout out to you, Mimi, some e-copy books that she has, because I've never really been one to enjoy, or in fact, I've never successfully finished a soft copy book, an ebook before. But I have to learn. I have to discipline myself to learn. So she sent a couple of them, and right now I'm reading A Spell of Good Things by Ayobami Adebayo. I believe that's the name. I know there's Ayobami. I'm not sure of the other one. I would have shown you, but this is the phone that I'm using to record at the moment. And I picked that book up about a week ago. Then it took a whole week for me to get into it, and it took conscious effort. Like, you have to read this book. And the fact that I put it on social media, because I make posts about this on my Instagram and on my Facebook, the fact that I make posts about this is just as a form of accountability, you know. So I don't want to, it's not as if anybody on internet is going to beat me if I don't read, but I'm also a person of my word. And it's not about pride or shame, or maybe it's about pride, I don't know. But I set a goal. The target was to read a book, or is to read a book a month. I put it on the internet because it's a good cause, and I want people to key into it, and I want to be able to do it and let them know that they can do it as well, and to show them that even if you struggle, you can do it if you want to, if you really put your mind to. Does that make any sense? Hi guys, welcome to another day of this vlog. Before I leave, I was at the market yesterday. It was the local market around here, and I went to get a few foodstuff because that's Thursdays are their market days. And let's just say I came back from that market mentally, physically, psychologically drained. Like, the prices of things keep turning on their own. Like, you can't go to the market today and expect that the prices you meet are the same prices you meet the next time you go 2 weeks. And these prices go up exponentially. Like, it is not like by some 50 naira, or it's just so crazy that a pack of cabin biscuits I used to buy 500 last year, not even up to a year ago, is now 900 naira. That's like almost two times the price. I'm looking at a vulture. And I think this is the first time that I've actually like seen a vulture. Like still, I wonder if you guys can see it. It's not far from here. Can you see it? That's it. That's a vulture, right? I think so. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's just very crazy, and I keep wondering how the average Nigerian is coping in this period. People who earn little to nothing are actually coping in this period. It's just I don't know. I won't blame anybody if they think that exiting this country is the way out of their problems, because I don't see a way out of this. Like, I don't see a future for us here where there is no suffering, where there is not all this hardship. Nigeria has always been like this. And I used to be one of those pro Nigerian people, like pro sit down at home and let's build our country. But at this point, I think everybody should just look out for themselves, whatever that means for you. So, yes, my phone is already overheating. Let me get out of here and go and get the kids.